Okay, so it's January 25th and we are back at the chairs. This is chair number 2. So I took all the measurements from chair number 1, which is complete, and transferred them over here. So I didn't have to do a whole lot of measuring, which makes my life a lot easier. So now I will start drilling these, and I'll be done when there's 132 holes in this chair. Okay, it's the 29th of January and we are making progress. I said in the earlier video there was 132 holes in here, but what ends up happening is you end up center punching all these, and then I drill it with a small drill, and then I drill it with a larger drill, and then I countersink the holes. So there ends up being 396 interactions per chair. Okay, so here's the wood for the fill in this, and it's all sanded, and I did my little patented ledge on there so I don't bind up with my screws there. So this is going to get stained. This will get installed in the logs upstairs, and we'll be back. Fun, fun, fun! Okay, it's February 2nd, and we got chair number 2 put together, and they are almost identical twins. There's a few little things about them that I can tell the difference, but they're basically identical. So we took the upholstery up to Mike McLean, and he's working on it right now, so we might even do a surprise appearance and check out the cushions. But this is a sneak peek into a project. I don't even want to know what number it is, but man, I am a glutton for punishment. I can't stop. But once we built these chairs, I started taking a look at my other outdoor furniture, and it looks not par with this. So I decided we're gonna make a custom fire pit that matches this. And this right here is just a sort of a prototype. We're just kind of getting an idea. You can see there's a bunch of folds in it. We were making it larger and smaller to kind of get an idea of how big we want to make our fire pit. So we'll go down and check that out. Okay, so here is our fire pit tray. This is a 52 overall inch, but 48 inch inner diameter fire pit. So this is the insert that's going to go inside that blue square you saw in that table kind of prototype we were working on upstairs. So this came from Celestial Fire Pits, and it was 450 bucks. And then I went out and bought a, and I don't know if this is going to be a mistake, but this is a 33-pound propane tank. This came out of a forklift, or it goes in a forklift, and it's meant to lay down sideways like this, as opposed to the other barbecue propane tanks that sit straight up and down. So my idea was I could lay this thing down inside my fire pit, and I could have a lower profile fire pit because the fire pit's going to double as a ottoman. So stay tuned. This may or may not work. I may have to do something different. So my original concept was going to be, I was going to use this 4x6 wood that I got from someone on Craigslist for 100 bucks for all this 4x6, and I was in the process of experimenting distressing these beams, and I'll show you two the finishes I was playing with. So this is finish A, and what I was doing was using a wire wheel, and then I was using a planer and just basically gouging holes to kind of create that, I don't know if you can really see it, like an undulating effect. And it's kind of a lot of work to make it look even. And then I kind of gravitated to this look right here, which is it almost looks to me kind of organic or just real, and it just was really super easy. I used this it's really aggressive wire wheel, and you just run it down here and it rips out all the soft pulpy wood, and it gives it a real nice texture. And then I just flamed it, just kind of give an idea what it looked like if it was stained. But after doing this, I discovered something. So two things we kind of discovered about that 4x6 Doug fir that I showed you down in the shop. Number one is if I stack 3 of those 4x6s up to give me the box I'm going to build here, it puts the fire pit kind of high because I wanted this to double as an ottoman. So it'll be too high to be comfortable. Your legs will be kind of popping a wheelie. And then if we use 2 of the 4x6s, it'll be too low. So, and then the other thing is the distressing technique that we use on that Doug fir. You saw the two different techniques it comes out. Uh, it doesn't match this cedar, which is a much softer wood. So I think that by the time it's built, it'll have a couple of optical delusions that'll won't really tie this whole thing in. The grain won't be right, and the height of the lines won't be right. So I kind of made it an executive decision to sort of abandon that Doug fir and go for making it out of this exact same cedar. But instead of using these 8x8 blocks, they'll be planks, sort of like this. These are like 2 by whatever 37-inch wide planks, and then they're framed in with this angle iron powder coated kind of box. So the fire pit will be a metal box, a metal powder coated box with these distressed cedar planks in between like that. So that's the design cue that I think that will tie this into this, and it'll all make it look uniform, so that when this is parked, the fire pit's parked next to the chairs, all the lines will sort of mesh, and it'll all look like one kind of, let's call it, collection. So that's what okay. So it's February 13th, Super Bowl Sunday, and I just finished cleaning up and clear coating the chairs. I used a water-based matte finish clear coat, and it changed the finish just a little bit. There is a little bit of a sheen to it, even though it said it was matte. But it does a couple things. The stain, it's only skin deep, and so when you rub on the stain, the stain will eventually come through, and you'll see raw wood. So putting the clear coat on the top of the stain protects it, makes it easier to clean, and stops the clear coat from rubbing away so easily. So that's good progress with these. Those are the cushions over there. I'll show you those as soon as these are dry in a couple days. We'll throw these on here and I'll give you a full review of them. But we did get a couple days to sit in them, and I can say 2 thumbs up. Okay, so this is me mocking up my fire table. This is the fireplace insert, and this 3/4 inch melamine is representing the thickness or the height of the future to be granite surround. And you notice the fire insert is underneath or countersunk, and that's so when the pit is not in use, I'll have another piece of granite that goes in there and sort of covers it up, so this table will be perfectly flat when it's not in use. And you'll just take that out. And the other cool thing is the propane bottle is actually going to fit inside the table and travel with it. It'll be on casters, so this whole thing will be movable and sort of independent. And the most important thing I wanted is I wanted the seat height to be perfectly level with this, so you can see the clearance here is super tight, but it's going to work. All right, 26th of February and fire table update. So this is the back side or the underneath of the fire table. And I'm going to take that construction adhesive we have here. We have a lovely concoction of Gorilla Glue, Loctite, and that looks like heavy-duty liquid nails. So that's what I had laying around, and that's what I'm going to use to glue this wooden, let's call it a support, to the back side of the table. So I'll put this stuff on here and trowel it out, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got all the glue laid out, and now I'll put the wooden top on. Okay, so we got the wood on the bottom of the table, and now I'll get some weights and just place them around here so that it translates. Okay, I think we got everything but the kitchen sink. We got some sledgehammers, we got motor oil, got some wood, mini jackhammer, got some angle iron, lithium batteries, more hammers, precision right angle, and of course we got some water. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so here's a sneak peek at the boards that are going to clad the sides of the fire table. I picked them up last week. It's the same cedar, and that it's been broad-axed, so it'll match the chairs. And then I stained it last week, and Heidi just finished clear coating them, so those will be on the table.